There's a lot of benefits to working from home. I feel very blessed and fortunate to be a mom that's been able to work from home for the last few years. But then again, there's been some problems too that I don't think people are always so upfront about. This video is likely to upset a few people, but if I'm going to be honest about my working from home experience, then I'm not going to give you half of the truth. I'm going to give you the whole truth. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessalyn Tester from thatchristianmom.com. If you're new here, you will find lots of videos where I share my love for online marketing and how you can successfully work from home. And then I also tend to share a whole lot about my personal Christian faith. If either or both of these topics are of interest to you, please consider subscribing and hit the bell for notifications to be informed of new weekly videos. So should I start with the good news and then cover the bad, or is it usually better to cover the bad first and then the good? I've never really known the right answer to that question. Well, it'll be 2 years at the end of this month in March that I have solely been working from home. Before that, I worked as a community manager for a company that I had been with for 12 years. And to be honest with you, I really just didn't enjoy it. I've always just been someone who takes a lot of pride in the work that they accomplish. I didn't go to college. I didn't obtain a degree. Right after high school, I moved a few hours away from my hometown and I got to work. I dedicated myself to that management job. I worked really hard for all of my promotions. But at the end of the day, after those 12 years where I only received a 3% raise no matter what every year, no matter how hard I worked, I just left that job feeling really undervalued and underpaid. But I think that's the story for a lot of people in the corporate America world, and I think that's one of the main reasons that a lot of people pursue a work from home opportunity. My husband and I were expecting our second child back in 2015. We were living paycheck to paycheck. Finances were very tight, even with holding full-time management jobs, and I just remember thinking there has got to be more to life than this. So long story short, I impulsively spent money that we really didn't have to spend to start working for a multi-level marketing company. I spent every spare moment working on that side hustle, and within 17 months, not only did it allow me to quit my 9-to-5 job, but it also allowed us to custom build our dream home on 6 acres of land. So I will forever be grateful for that opportunity. I will forever be glad that I took that leap of faith, because through that experience, I also grew in a lot of ways. I learned more about myself than I ever had before, specifically how negative of a person I was. I became more comfortable with freely sharing my life with other people, which helped inspire them to want to make changes in their own lives as well. I made so many new friends, and I definitely grew spiritually. My faith was tested so many times while I was pursuing my dream to work from home. It was not 17 months of this straight arrow to success. My family did suffer. My wife and motherly duties did get neglected a lot of the time, but I had repeatedly been told, it'll pay off, it'll be worth it. You have to make the sacrifice now to enjoy the benefits later. Just keep going. And so that's what I did. I did quit my 9-to-5 job on March 31st of 2017, and I quickly soaked in some of the main benefits to working from home. No commute. I didn't have to fight traffic or get stuck in traffic. It took me 30 minutes to get to and from work, and I really used to dread driving in the wintertime when there was bad weather. So now if I do choose to commute anywhere, it's wherever I want it to be. It could be the park, it could be the swimming pool in the summertime, and not having to make that daily commute has actually saved us a lot of money on gas as well. The ability to make my own schedule. I don't have to miss out on those major moments with my kids. I've been here at home for the last 2 years to watch my daughter grow up. I saw her take her first steps. I've been there to teach her her colors and her numbers and help potty train her. Those were all major milestones that I missed out on with my son. I never have to request time off. I don't have to call in sick or worry about if I have enough sick time to call off, and I don't have to be told that I can only have up to 2 weeks of vacation per year. No more working weekends, and I never have to worry about missing missing out on special events like my son's football games or other school functions. The third thing, which is really nice, is there's no dress code. If I don't want to put makeup on, if I don't want to brush my hair or get dressed up in uncomfortable dress clothes, I don't have to. If I want to stay in my pajamas all day, I can. I don't have to deal with awful customers or even coworkers. If we're being really honest here, we have all worked with someone or had to deal with someone that's maybe not the easiest to deal with or even the friendliest. Working from home has freed me from getting my butt chewed on a daily basis by somebody that might be having a bad day, and it's allowed me to work with a lot of other like-minded people who are willing to work hard, who dream bigger and want more out of life. With all that being said though, honestly, there is a flip side. There are some problems that have come along with working from home, like I said, that people just don't talk about. And if I'm gonna give you the truth, I'm gonna give you the whole truth. I recently conducted a poll on my Instagram stories where I asked people some questions pertaining to working from home. Based on the results of my poll, 79% of people said that they would work solely from home if they were given the opportunity. 73% of people said that they had tried to pursue an online business opportunity or that they were currently doing so. And 59% of those people, whether they're also working full-time currently or not, they also reveal they spend more than 2 hours per day working their online business. But yet, only 38% of them have been able to generate an extra $1,000 per month doing this within their first year. And this is where the other side of the truth to working from home comes out, again, because I just want to keep it really real. I just think way too many people are pitching this $1 million pipe dream. They're promising people that if they join their company, they'll be able to quit their 9-to-5 jobs within a few months, and 9.5 times out of 10, that's just not the case. For my first year personally, as I mentioned, I spent endless hours working on my business to make practically next to nothing. It was at my 12-month mark when I finally started to see the fruits of my labor. It took me 12 months to finally make a $1,000 commission paycheck. Most people quit well before that 12-month mark when they don't see things paying off the way that they want to. They have that microwave mindset that they need to make money really, really fast, and maybe that's because that's what they've been promised. But I was willing to put in the time and put in the effort, and so I just kept going. But once I did quit my 9-to-5 job, the hustle most certainly did not end. I was still glued to my phone every single day, looking for customers, looking for new teammates, trying to motivate hundreds of other people on my team at this point to keep going and keep reaching for their dreams, because otherwise mine too would fall apart. It began to convict me, to be honest. It started to feel a little bit selfish. When it comes to a multi-level marketing company, the way that it's designed is that what you do or what you don't do in your business very much helps determine somebody else's paycheck, specifically in your upline. But listen, I am not here to bash multi-level marketing. I think in some cases, and even in my own case, it can be used as an avenue to help change people's lives, more so than just monetarily. But there is a season for everything, and when it does concern monetary factors, based on the actual statistics, the facts don't lie. It has been reported that 99% of multi-level marketing participants actually lose money, which leaves a small 1% as the ones who actually obtain long-term success. I want to be a part of something much bigger and much more life-changing than that. So after 8 months of battling my convictions, wanting to be loyal but not even really knowing what loyal looked like anymore, because I wasn't seeing the people on my team achieve or duplicate the same success that I had, I finally decided to walk away from that paycheck and start a new journey. I started to pursue some affiliate marketing opportunities. I launched my own social media marketing training, and then here in the last 3 months, I also launched a drop shipping business, which has by far been the biggest blessing of all. And then I was also hired to take over the social media marketing for a date night box company called Bonding Bees. I mean, I am just in love with the actual work that I'm getting paid to do now that doesn't take even a fraction of the time that it used to. If you'd like any information about any of the opportunities that I'm personally involved in, you can find all of those details in the description below, and definitely make sure to follow me on social media to stay updated as well. Here's the biggest takeaway that I really want to convey to you if you're someone who is looking to pursue a working from home opportunity. Working from home does come with a lot of benefits. The time freedom, the financial freedom does exist, and it can be yours if you're willing to put in the effort and stay consistent with your efforts. Please just make sure that you do your research and know exactly what you're signing up for. Don't instantly be sold on the pipe dream. Don't buy into the hype. Ask questions. Ask how long the company has been around. Ask how long they've personally been with the company themselves. Find out if you have to pay any monthly costs or hold any kind of inventory. Ask if there's training. If so, what kind of training is provided? And if by training that means sending out spam messages to all of your new friends on Facebook or Instagram, then don't do it. Is there a comp plan? What does the comp plan look like? All of these questions are relevant and important, and you need to know the answers to them. At the end of the day, the benefits to working from home far outweigh any of the problems. The challenges, the setbacks, the failures, the victories, they're all something to be celebrated because they're all a part of the journey. They help shape you into the person that you need to be to fulfill the purpose that's been placed on your life. So if you have a desire to work from home, if that's something that's been weighing on your heart for whatever reason, I encourage you to go for it. Let your faith always be bigger than your fears, and trust that if God brought you to it, He will bring you through it. As always, I would love to hear your feedback or your questions, so feel free to post them in the comments below. But that's all for today's video. I truly hope that it was helpful in some way. If so, please be so kind to give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel to grow. You're also free to share this video if you feel led to, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all. God bless you all, and I'll see you next time.